Luke, got a minute? I need a favor.
Of course. What's up?
Well, the contract for the union employees of the hospital is up for renewal soon.
Yeah, we discussed that at the last board meeting.
Yeah, well, the heads of the locals are meeting today at Al's Diner, and they asked me to stop by.
In a formal capacity?
No, strictly informal. To kind of establish a goodwill. I'd like you to join me.
Oh, yeah, of course. I just didn't know that board members usually went to that type of function.
Well, I'm not inviting you as a board member. I want you to babysit Dr. Oliver.
Apparently you didn't hear my question. I heard you. I'm not answering because it's none of your damn business. Chris, you drew your own blood. Now you're having it tested for a parasite that's associated with viral myocarditis. Why?
I haven't been feeling very well, so...
Shortness of breath, fatigue, rapid heartbeat.
Probably just the flu. Any chest pains. Look, I'm prone to acid reflux. I thought, hey, what the heck, I'll just test for everything else. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna...
You know, this isn't a joke. If you've contracted a viral infection that's affected your heart, you need to have a chest x-ray and an EKG.
Look, last I heard, you're a neurologist, not a cardiologist. Excuse me.
Stop it. Just listen to me, will you?
Back off, okay? I can handle it.
Hey, I know you told me to go home. Hey, Reed. What is going on here? This clown knows the secrets of this room.
Not the only clown around here who says he knows something.
I thought you said you were going to take this process seriously.
No. You said that. I said this was a complete waste of time.
Well, then maybe you should just leave.
Guys, let's reserve our judgments until after Miss Taft has told us what she has to say. Please, just go on.
I'm picking up a strong vibration that there's been pain and suffering in this room.
So you keep saying. I wonder if maybe you could be a little more specific, or maybe back up one of your vibrations with a fact.
Would you give the woman a chance, please?
The answers that you need about your missing mother, your friend, they're in here. They're inside him.
I knew it. First we had the pen that led us here, and then the lipstick, and now Myra's picking up these vibrations. Barbara was definitely held against her will in this warehouse.
This is wishful thinking on your part. Whatever proof she says she has doesn't prove anything.
It's not what it looks like.
I can't believe... How could you?
No, I can explain.
Not this time you can't. You're busted.
No, look, it's in your best interest as well as mine to just keep your mouth shut about this.
If you think I'm gonna keep quiet about this to protect you, you really have lost it. You've gone too far this time, Iris.
You guys, everything okay?
No, everything's not okay. Chris has a patient who could be very ill. He brought me in to consult on the case.
I was just telling Reed, now that I got his opinion, I can handle it from here, so...
I think you may still need my help on this one, Chris.
You think so?
See, the patient's family is dragging their feet about performing any more diagnostic tests. They are in denial about the severity of his condition. He may have contracted a heart disease that could be fatal.
Oh, that's awful.
You know, this is privileged. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about it in front of Katie.
No, there is an exception to privilege if the physician thinks that the patient's life is in danger.
Yeah, well, this case is not at that point.
I hope so. If you need me, you know where to find me.
That seemed very intense. Do you want me to leave?
Oh. Glad you came back. Very glad.
Reed. Just the man I was looking for.
I hear you're going to that union thing later today.
I suppose so. Waste of time if you ask me.
Reed, if Bob wants you to go, you should go.
Reed. Sorry, I'm thinking about this case.
So I was walking Margot to her car, and I realized that I probably shouldn't leave you here. And you probably shouldn't drive yourself home, because what if you passed out behind the wheel?
That was a one-time thing.
You hope. So I think the best thing to do is bring you home with me. And we could play doctor. And I would give you a very thorough examination.
I bet that you would. And I would love to. But I can't. I should probably look in on that patient I was discussing with Reed. But can I get a rain check?
Sure. You're really worried about that patient, aren't you?
Well, it's just that if it's what I think it is, I'm gonna have to do some quick follow-ups. And speaking of which, would you just excuse me 1 second?
Sure.
I just gotta. Hi, it's Dr. Chris Hughes. Look, I just sent some blood work down for a CPK count. Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's a rush on it. It's important.
Why are you being so negative? You've had a sixth sense about situations in the past, and your hunches turned out to be right.
But that's not going to be good enough for the police. Margot said that she would investigate Mom's disappearance if we brought her back some evidence. Mysterious voices through a baby monitor and dubious perfume and lipstick sightings, that doesn't count.
You're not even giving it a chance, Paul.
I'm just saying we have to give the cops some facts. So, hey, Myra?
Yes?
Based on everything that you've seen and felt in this room, you think you'd be willing to come down to the police station with us and talk to the nice Lieutenant Hughes and tell her that, you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Barbara Ryan was held captive in this room against her will?
Paul, that's not really fair.
Really? Seems like a pretty fair question to me. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could sign out a swearing statement to that effect?
I can only say what I sense, Mr. Ryan. I leave the interpretations and the conclusions to others.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a no. Which means that this is an exercise in futility.
No, not necessarily. Maybe she can tell us something that will lead us to some concrete evidence that we can take to the police.
That's a really big maybe.
We're already here. What's the harm? Miss Taft, can you tell us a little more about what you think might have happened in this room? You said you felt pain and suffering. Do you mean physical pain? Was our mother hurt in this room?
I sense physical discomfort, but the pain I feel here is more pain of the heart and the soul. A pervasive feeling of despair and helplessness.
And this clown was part of that pain?
He was present for it. He bore witness to it. And therefore he absorbed all that tortured energy. I know that sounds strange.
Oh, no, not at all.
But I do feel that this clown was very much a part of whatever transpired here, and deep inside him, he holds the key to unlocking this mystery for you.
Yeah, that's super interesting, but it's not going to mean much to the police. Do you think maybe you could tell us what the guy looked like who held my mother here captive, or maybe tell us where Mom is now?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Okay. So we're back to square one. Which means whatever's happening with Mom or wherever she is, there's nothing we can do about it.
Just listen to me before you do anything rash.
Rash? Rash. After what I just saw down in my wine cellar, you take the cake for rash.
Just stop and think about it, okay? You know, if you keep your mouth shut, it could be a win-win situation for both of us.
I can't keep quiet about this.
Why not?
Why not? How can you possibly have the gall to ask a question like that?
What's going on? I can hear you guys arguing.
Exactly what's going on.
Don't listen to her at all because she's going to do the worst possible spin on you.
What? It couldn't get any worse than this.
See what I'm saying? Look, let me just tell you my own words.
Okay, tell me what. What's going on?
Okay, it's not as bad as it seems, Gwenny.
The hell it's not.
Well, I hope you feel better. Call me later, okay?
Well, of course I will. Thank you for understanding, okay? Come on.
Hi. Oh, Chris, perfect timing. Listen, a group of the union reps are going to be at Al's Diner later. And it's informal, but I'd like you to be there.
Later? Like today?
Is that a problem?
No, it's just the first that I've heard of it, so...
Yeah, well, last minute it's going to be status quo if you become chief of staff. Right. Reed's going to be there, and whoever inherits my position is going to be actively involved in the negotiations, and it's a chance to meet with some of the top players from labor.
All right, well, count me in. Sounds like a great opportunity to show which man will be best for the job.
Then I'll see both of you there later. And Luke, I'll see you there in the capacity that we discussed.
Absolutely. That was interesting. What? Just took a dig at you and you didn't jab back at him. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, I get it. Sort of a new tactic, reverse psychology type of thing.
I was trying to be professional. I would think that you, of all people, would understand that, Luke.
Okay. Sorry. Well, listen, Bob's assistant got some information prepped for you and Chris about the hospital's situation with labor. I was thinking that maybe together the two of us could go over it. I could quiz you.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't listen to her, Gwenny. Let me explain.
Stop. I'd like to know what you think that my mom has done.
No, whatever she's going to say is going to be biased.
Well, Paul and I had a glass of brandy a little while ago, and I didn't think it was right to leave the bottle out where it might tempt your mother, so I decided to take it down to the wine cellar. What do you think I saw when I went down there?
I have no idea.
Your mother had been drinking. The room was a shambles, there were bottles everywhere, and your mother's breath smelled like a distillery.
Mom, is that true? Huh?
Yes, Gwenny. Yes. Oh, I'm so ashamed, sweetie. Please, can you just forgive me, please, honey?
What were the cost of living increases in the last contract with the nurses?
First and second year, 3.4%. Third year, 3.5.
Yes. Okay, let's talk strategy. What is going to be the biggest item on the table this year? What?
When did you become Norma Ray?
I know a little bit about this stuff from the union negotiations, following that at WOAK, and I was a nurse's aide, remember?
Bet you give one heck of a sponge bath.
I'm just a very good negotiator.
Are you now?
Tag sales, garage sales, very high pressure situations. Not everyone can hack it.
Do you haggle?
Absolutely.
I bet we'd have a lot of fun shopping at garage sales.
I bet we'd have a lot of fun doing a lot of things.
Yes, we would. We will. What are you thinking about?
It's just been a long time since I've looked forward to things. Hoped, It's all because of you.
Oh, shucks.
No, I mean it. You make me very happy.
You make me happy, too. Me on those names, though?
Yes, back to work. Let's see. The head of the janitors union.
Armando Pastrana.
Nice. Orderlies?
Oh, it's a woman. Louise something or other. Excuse me, I gotta take this, okay?
Yeah.
Chris Hughes? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, okay. No, I heard you, thank you.
Well, you've got your facts and figures down, Pat.
I have a photographic memory.
Must have come in handy in med school. Well, that brings me to wardrobe. What are you gonna wear? Clothes. Again, it is painfully obvious that you need me in your life. Don't wear your lab coat, okay?
Why not?
It says doctor.
I am a doctor.
I know, but nobody there is going to be in their uniforms. They're going to make an effort to look halfway decent, and you need to do the same. But don't wear a suit and tie either, because that's just way overkill, and it screams arrogance.
Why do I feel like I'm on one of those makeover shows?
You know, you should wear chinos, a polo, and a jacket. That says professional yet casual. I'm a regular guy and I'm comfortable with myself.
I am comfortable with myself.
Yes, but don't be overly pleased with yourself like a stuck-up brain surgeon.
I am a stuck-up brain surgeon.
Reed, the point is, you're going to be meeting with people who are very proud of their work. They're very hardworking. You can't come off as superior to them. Which brings me to interpersonal relationships.
Ah, the dreaded talking to people skills that I lack.
And body language. So just smile a lot. Genuinely. And break the ice by talking about baseball or the weather, something that everybody can relate to.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to your own brilliance.
In other words, don't be myself.
Be approachable. Be nice.
Okay, so are we done? Because I really need to rush home and find the perfect chinos polo jacket combination so I can look as unlike myself as possible.
I hurt your feelings. And I'm sorry, but you wanted me to coach you on this type of thing.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I do. It's not you. I'm worried about this patient, and I'll see you at Al's. I'm gonna be the surgeon dressed like Fred Rogers.
Thank you so much for coming, Miss Aft.
If I can be of any more help, please let me know.
We will. Thanks.
Actually, Myra, there is something else you could tell us. What do you make of this lipstick stain on here?
My sense is that your friend was very lonely in here. She clung to this doll for comfort.
Oh, God.
That's when he absorbed her pain.
Right.
I do hope that you find this woman safe and sound. She's obviously very important to all of you.
Will we find her safe and sound?
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is a good thing. She gave us a lot to go on. We know that Barbara was here. We know that she was in trouble.
We know that the clown absorbed all of Barbara's considerable pain and suffering.
We know that she was here and that she was alone and afraid and that she connected with this clown. It makes perfect sense.
In what universe does it make perfect anything?
Do you think I'm happy about this? Huh? Think it makes me feel good after what I've done to Barbara?
Wasn't exactly on purpose.
God, I wish you could talk. I wish you could say something. What did you see?
Because that's what we need, is a creepy talking clown.
I should really get back and see Gwen.
Right. Go. I'll make sure Henry gets back to the Lakeview.
God, I hope the psych was wrong. The thought of Barbara suffering in here all alone.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah.
The clown.
Yeah, I'm bringing him with us. If Myra was right, he was the last one to see Barbara.
It's a doll.
It's a doll with knowledge that no one else possesses. Come on, you could use a martini too.
I'm so ashamed, Gwenny. I'm so ashamed.
Yeah, well, you should be. Emily, can you give us a minute?
Listen to me, okay? Your mother's gonna make all sorts of excuses. Don't believe a word. And you are responsible for you, no one else.
So you've changed. Right? I can't even believe I bought into
I'm sorry, Gwenny.
No, you're not. You're not sorry you drank. You're sorry you got caught.
No, it was different this time. Look, I was doing so good, and I was just should have been stronger, I guess, but I don't know, I just felt so beaten down.
Beaten down? Beaten down by what, Mom?
By the looks, by the horrible words that are said to me. Nobody wants me in this house except for you and Hallie. Will and Paul, they don't want me here. And Emily, she keeps saying the most horrible things to me when you're not here.
Really? Well, guess what? One of the parts of getting sober is accepting things that you cannot change. And you can't change people's opinions.
But it hurts, Gwenny. It hurts when people treat you like garbage. I mean, you start thinking, what's the point? I'm trying really hard to be good and I'm trying to be sober, but everybody treats me like I'm a drunk, so why shouldn't I just be a drunk?
Right, so much for your book and all its precious lessons.
No, the book is good. I'm the one that's flawed. I let you down. I'm so sorry. You have no idea. I'll pack up my stuff and I'll go.
I think that's a good idea.
Well, and where are you gonna go, Mom? You have no money.
There's a women's halfway house downtown on Grant Street. I'm sure if your mother promises to stop drinking, they'll give her counseling and a bed.
I'll be out of here as soon as I can.
Okay, wait. Now, wait a minute. That seems a little bit extreme, okay? I hate this just as much as anyone else, but she's had a lot of challenges the last few days. She's been under pressure.
What pressure?
She's felt unwanted here.
Are you blaming me for your mother's drinking?
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that maybe the way you've been treating her might have been a contributing factor.
You're standing in my living room, a guest in my home, and you're blaming me because your mother's a lush? How dare you?
timeline for the last negotiations. I know I just had it. How you doing on that pension stuff?
I'm fine.
I wonder if I should call Allison and check on Jacob. He's probably still napping. Maybe I'll wait. No, I should want to see how he's doing. I mean, I know he's fine, and to be honest, as much as I love him, I'm totally devoted to him. It's really nice to have a little grown-up time with you. I mean, I know we're working, but this is fun, isn't it? I don't know, but a part of me feels like a bad mother for not wanting to be with my son.
Yeah, you should probably just go.
Right now? No, we have so much to look over still.
No, really, Katie, maybe you should just go. Thank you. But to be quite honest with you, all your talking, all your rambling, it's just I can't concentrate with you here, so...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't realize.
Seriously, why don't you just go, and thank you for all your help, really, but I can take it from here, so thank you.
No, I'll just shut up.
No, please. Please, I'm fine. I can do it. Thank you.
Okay. I'll just go. I'll go.
Katie,
How dare you tell my mom to move into a halfway house?
I can do whatever I want because this is my home and I don't want her living here. She's not welcome.
Yeah, your advice isn't welcome anymore either.
Don't you see what you're doing? You're enabling her. You have got to stop forgiving her.
You're lucky that I can forgive people, Emily, otherwise you'd be rotting in hell for what you did to me.
Whoa. What's going on right now? Did you fall off the wagon?
She didn't feel welcome here, Will.
Well, that's not really an excuse, is it?
Thank you.
We took you in when you had no place to go and we trusted you around our kids, and this is what you go and do?
I slipped. Yes, I did.
If you were ever even sober in the first place.
No, she's been under pressure, Will. She felt like we were all judging her and waiting for her to make a mistake.
You don't have to defend me, Gwenny.
I'm not defending you. You did make a mistake, a huge one.
Yes, and there's only one thing I can do about it. I need to get to an AA meeting.
Really? You're willing to?
There's a meeting at Memorial. It starts really soon.
Oh, and you have the schedule memorized.
Well, I'm sure your mother does too. You know, if I hurry, I'm sure I could get there in time.
Okay, I'll drive you.
No, that's okay. I've already burdened you enough. You know, I'll just take a cab if you could just loan me a few dollars for the fare.
So she can buy a fifth at the mini mart on the way.
I'll bring a receipt back. If you don't trust me, I understand.
No.
I don't blame you.
It's fine. Here, take this. I'll meet you in Old Town after, and I'll bring you back home.
This is so generous of you, Gwenny. Thank you so much. Wish me luck, okay? I'll see you there soon. And again, I'm truly, truly sorry.
Save it. I know what you both are thinking.
Your wife's head is so deep in the sand, she doesn't
Really?
think...
No.
I thought we agreed we were going to leave your friend upstairs.
The vodka spoke louder than you did. I feel calmer now, more rational.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, what we have to do is take what Myra gave us, put it together with what we already know, and figure out where we go from there.
We don't go anywhere from there, Henry. When are you going to admit that?
Never.
Look, Mom was not in any danger, okay? She was not held captive in a party warehouse where she confessed her deepest secrets to an inflatable clown. She was just avoiding us. That's all. No more, no less. She was just trying to jerk us around.
If that were true, and I don't believe it for a second, why, Paul? Why would she do that to us?
Because you married Vienna. You said so yourself. She was just trying to hurt you, Henry. She was trying to punish you. She doesn't know the marriage is over.
Yeah, but there's so much evidence to the contrary, and I just feel in the pit of my stomach something is terribly wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know it sounds crazy, but I can't deny how I feel. It'd be like you denying the vision that you had of Meg being on that island, or denying the vision of Parker and Faith being in the woods. Okay? You had a gut feeling and you went with it, and that's what I'm doing. What is that? Is that about Barbara?
No. Oh, nice work. Emily's not going to be happy about this. Hey, it's me.
Hi.
Everything going okay there?
Do you really want to know?
Oh, you sound upset.
Upset? Why would I be upset? Iris just busted into our wine cellar and drank our best Bordeaux. And according to Gwen, it's all my fault because I'm so mean to her poor misunderstood witch of a mother. But really, Paul, why would that make me upset?
You gotta help me out here, buddy.
I'm so sorry.
Will you just please tell me you're coming home before I kill one or both of them?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that in the next couple of hours.
Why not?
Well, something's come up with an account in Chicago, and I gotta go out there and straighten it out.
Right now?
Well, usually Mom handles this client, but she hasn't been around lately. But hang in there. I'll get home as soon as I can.
Come on, you've got some information.
Henry.
What?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get our friend here to give us the information that he has. Come on, Chuckles, anything, something to help us find Barbara.
Louise, that's a very good idea. Excuse me for a minute. I think it's going very well.
Very cordial.
All we need is our candidates to show up. Did you get a chance to coach Dr. Oliver?
Yes, I told him to be warm and friendly and not to wear that.
I wonder what other suggestions you made that you'll choose to ignore.
I think we'll find out soon.
Hey, I'm Dr. Reed Oliver. I'm the head of the new neuro wing at Memorial. I'd like to take over as chief of staff when Bob Hughes retires. So far, so good. A friend of mine told me that I shouldn't wear my work clothes to this thing, that it screams doctor and that might turn you guys off. But guess what? I am a doctor, and I'm a damn good one, too.
Here we go.
I can also be a raging SOB, and I don't suffer fools. Not a lot of time for niceties in a hospital, not when lives are at stake. Bottom line, that's all I care about, my patients. Now, I know that you guys can relate. I see every day how much you care too. You take pride in your jobs, you go above and beyond, you're nice to people so that I don't have to be. I know that you work long hours in tough conditions for not nearly enough money. I also know that without you, I wouldn't be able to do my job. Unfortunately, the economy stinks right now. It's a lousy time for anyone to be asking for increases, but I give you my word that if I become chief of staff, I will work diligently with you to carve out the fairest deal that we possibly can. All right?
Did you advise him to say that?
No, but he did great on his own.
Well, let's see how my son does if he decides to show up.
Hi. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be here, but I just wanted to see how Chris was doing. Where is he?
I was about to ask you the same question.
He's not here yet?
And people are starting to leave.
Well, I just, when I left him at the hospital, he said he was going to study a little bit and then come on over here. He was a little nervous, but...
About the meeting?
Well, that and one of his patients. He was waiting on some lab tests.
Running tests? He's not on call today.
I don't know.
There are a great many things I don't understand about my son. Excuse me.
So your boyfriend is a no-show, huh?
He might still show.
Oh, come on, admit it. He's afraid of the competition.
If Chris doesn't show up, you should be grateful because he has natural charm and people gravitate towards him, whereas you, not so much.
I don't know. I aced this thing. Me and the head of the janitor's local over there. Like that.
Oh, really?
Tell that to your boyfriend when you see him.
All joking aside, he is my boyfriend now, and you need to be nice to him.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I really like him. I mean, really like him, and this is the first time I've actually thought about the future since Brad died.
I know that's a big deal for you.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm gonna go call him and see where he is.
Does Katie know where Chris is?
I told you where he is. He's running scared.
Christopher!
Dad, oh my goodness, the union meeting. I'm on my way, okay?
Don't bother. It's over.
What are you talking about? It's over, guys. I mean, I was just looking at the material that you gave me, and then I don't know, I must have dozed off.
Is that the real reason?
What are you talking about?
Well, earlier I got the impression that you didn't want to go to the meeting, and that you resented even being asked to go.
Wait, you think I'd blow it off on purpose?
All I know is if you think you're a shoo-in to become chief of staff because you're my son, you're in for a rude awakening.
No, Dad, I'm well aware you don't play favorites.
Dr. Oliver is a highly qualified candidate.
Yeah, I know.
And if you want the post, you better be just as smart, just as diligent as he is.
Thanks for your support.
I am supporting you. I gave you a great opportunity today, and you blew it. By the way, if you're wondering, Reed showed up, and he hit one out of the park.
I know that I was making all these excuses for her back at the house, and I know there's no excuse. And you weren't surprised at all, were you? You saw this coming.
I was just trying to keep my hopes up. I probably could have done a better job of protecting you from her.
No, that's not your fault. It's my fault for giving her another chance.
I think I was just distracted by what's going on with my mom right now.
Well, of course. And in the car, you were saying something about a warehouse. You guys didn't find anything there?
No, nothing concrete. That place is so creepy and sad that I couldn't help thinking that maybe Henry's right. Maybe Mom's in trouble. I just wish I knew where she was. But at least we know where your mom is.
Yeah. She's at an AA meeting. That's something, right?
A little liquid courage for my next performance. What would Babs wear this time? Let's see. Yes, this should do quite nicely.
I'll get it.
Thank you, Henry. You okay here all by yourself?
Present company excluded?
I'm starting to worry about you a little bit, Henry.
Yeah. You need to worry about Barbara. She's the one that deserves your concern.
I'll call you tomorrow. Or tonight if I get home in time.
Well, clown, stand up. Bed to me. It's just you and me. Now, Ira thinks that you've got some secrets stored inside of you. Where are they? Come on, Chuckles, where are they? What is this?
Well, I thought that union meeting went well.
Yeah, I'd say it was highly successful. You acquitted yourself very well, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. Do you have any idea why Tris didn't come?
You'll have to ask him that yourself.
Ouch. You have any idea what that was about?
I have to take this.
That's okay. I gotta check on something. You know, if you don't put up a fight, it's not gonna be any fun beating you. Go away. I'd ask you the results of the lab test, but positive?
For viral myocarditis.
How did you know to test for that specific parasite?
I was infected before. While I was working in East Africa, and that's why I was there for so long. Because I didn't want to come back until I had beaten it.
You didn't want to worry your folks.
Now here I am back in Oakdale. The infection's back too.
Okay, we need to do an MRI right away to see if your heart muscle's been compromised.
There's no we here. Okay, this is my problem. I'm gonna handle it like I did before. Alone.
You're insane. You can't hide this from your family, from Katie.
No, I can, and I will, and you will honor my wishes.
There you are. Why didn't you show up at the meeting? I was worried you got sick again.
Our patient was...
It's not good news. Call for that test. Now.
I'm sorry, your patient. That's why you didn't go to the meeting.
My dad already blasted me for it, so...
It's okay. You'll have other opportunities. And so will we. I hope.
Yes. We will. And I will not pass out on you.
So it probably was the excitement then, huh? Kind of had that effect on her.
Yeah. You do.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because when you kicked me out of here earlier, I thought I had lost my touch.
No, you didn't. And I'm sorry about that.
So we're back on track then? Nothing's changed?
Nothing's changed.
Good. So why don't I take you out for a drink?
I would love to do that. But I have to do some follow-up tests with that kid. Katie, I'm not blowing you off, okay?
No, I know. No, I don't.
I'm not. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll call you later, okay?
Hey, sorry that took so long. Let's go celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Your coup at the union meeting.
I'm not in a very celebratory mood.
Oh, come on, Reed. Life is short. Have some fun. Oh, not that I'm complaining, but what was that now?
You're right. Life is short. It's very short sometimes.
Paul thinks Mom's fine. And Henry's acting ridiculous. And I just don't know what to think.
Hey, it's a good sign that my mom went straight to an AA meeting, right?
It's better than not going.
Right, so maybe there's still hope for her.
Hello, this is Barbara Ryan. I have an account with you. Yes, I was going to cash a rather large check, and I just wanted to make sure that I had sufficient funds to cover it.
This is a lie. I'm being held against my will. I knew it. Barbara is in trouble.
On the next As the World Turns. Sponsored by Pine Sol, the intense scent of real clean.
Look, I need your help, all right? As nuts as this sounds, you're the one person in this hospital that I can trust.
Look, I'm sure you guys will work it out. I don't know. Maybe our affair has ended before it even started.
So Noah's gonna be with us in spirit on every date that we go on, and I should just get used to that? Is that what you're saying?
This proves it. Barbara is exactly what she says she is, being held against her will.
She could be anywhere.
Cheers, honey.